A sincerely wonderful good morning to everyone and welcome to today's stream. My name is Decaf Nvidia. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I am also a hobby voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both of those things during the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today we are playing Reverse 1999, joined by Riku Toshiro. We'll be doing voice acting for Mercuria's Anecdote. This is definitely the first time I'm saying this, and not a second time, because of any technical difficulties or issues.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And Rico, if
Yes.
you would be so kind as to introduce yourself for the first time, since we did the side story of Willow earlier.
Ah, yes. My name is Rico Toshiro. You can call me Rico. I I normally stream gacha games like Star Rail, Genshin, WoW, and Reverse. As for my pronouns, I'm normally called he or she, but other than that, my streams are normally chill and you what you call it? You can come by whenever you want. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rico. So we're gonna go ahead and start this from scratch. Definitely not doing it over again because of technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
No. Ba, 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 ba.
That's
Oh
not
shoot!
how it
Hang on,
works.
hang on.
What's
Ah
up?
man, I think my stream,
The stream night.
my stream didn't die, but hang on. Oh, okay. So funny thing is that it
Yeah.
didn't die. It's just been on the break screen this whole time. Oh my
Oh,
goodness, I didn't realize the visual was not showing. Like we've been talking,
fun.
but oh my goodness, it's been on the wrong visual this whole time. Oh, I didn't notice. Oh, that's the power of love. Totally, totally. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Well, at least for the VOD, it'll be continuous. But my goodness, my goodness. All right, Mercuria's story here: A Fool's Gold. Part one. Sunday morning. A mother exits the cotton field. Her son becomes an outlaw. Oh look, we already have our roles. For a lot of these first two chapters. Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
Wow, very interesting.
It should be fast then. Sunday morning, part one. Everything suggests that today is set to be a fine one. The eastern wind brings wisps of white pampas grass, mingling with the city crowds, infusing the streets with a spirit of quiet contentment. That is until the first fuel drum explodes. The Head Onion Show.
Welcome to Head Onion.
Also, for any eagle-eyed viewers out there, you'll notice that the this room here is actually the room that Melania breaks into with the security cameras. Thank you for the lurk, Shadow. Thank you for being here as long as you have. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. Earlier this morning, two suspects made a daring escape from a blazing gas station, their van driving away at breakneck speeds. Eyewitness reports identify them as the same suspects who have brazenly attacked over half the city's casinos previously. This is Onion, first on the ground and live at the scene. Through rigorous investigation, our team is committed to uncovering the truth of this case, one clue at a time. In fact, our initial findings have revealed this explosion to be merely the prelude to a far more complex tale. The common thread weaving through this story is a name, something that has stood as the ultimate hope for all, the muse that has sparked the soul of inspiration for millennia. It is a true value of gold. MacGuffin the Knight.
They usually stay around 3 to 8 inches from your body.
The world outside may turn, but in the suitcase, life is steady, organically stable, perpetually still.
Some are sweet like honey, while others taste like iron. Oh, and the wick is something else too. Warming the tongue without getting too spicy.
In the common room, they form a circle, hand in hand with eyes closed. A flame comes alive in the center, and gray smoke fills the air. Communing with one's own spirit. That's one interpretation of this ritual. Mercuria navigates the spiritual items, aromatic herbs, and candles on the floor, pausing behind each individual. She strikes a singing bowl, then rubs rosemary behind the ears of each participant.
Breathe in,
Trauma lingers like a taste, a ringing in the ears,
out.
sour, slightly bitter, yet refreshing.
Argus' eyebrows roll together, reflecting her discomfort.
Parchment, the hum of static and leather. Fascinating. Oh, good.
Onion's head shakes, then promptly settles back to a state of calmness.
A gust from a painting, earthy and heavy, painful but passing.
Druvis inhales softly, her features smooth and serene.
Medals, sweat-soaked medals, the logic of brown and sunlit pages.
Dogs often have a higher body temperature than people, especially the more intelligent varieties. Mercury extends her hand, her fingers dancing above Pickles' head as if tapping piano keys.
Good. Now everything's in order.
What an unusual girl. Her sense of smell evidently differs from mine. Otherwise, she would have said I smell like the bowl of yogurt Galton gave me. Another possibility is that I have a scent even I can't detect. Apparently, each one of us must work on diligently building their own sense of self-awareness. But where can true self-awareness be found? Perhaps this is my question to answer.
Intriguing.
I like the aura of your thoughts. Their shine has such a unique hue.
Oh? The puppy is surprised.
Surprised? Yes, but curious, even more so. Your translator is not as precise as it should be.
It is my understanding that due to our distinct it is due to my understanding that due to our distinct physiological forms and the vastly different experiences between individual species, true perception and understanding are virtually unattainable. Though it appears the principles behind your arcane skill may contradict my previous statement, I do believe I'm becoming somewhat curious.
Thanks for noticing. Perhaps someday we'll get to know each other better.
It appears. Oh, that is Druvis.
Yeah. It appears our healer has discovered a technique for communicating with animals.
Druvis offers a summary of their interaction.
Miss Mercuria, I have a letter for you. Oh? What are you all up to?
The meticulous girl, laden with letters and documents, stumbles into the impromptu gathering. Before anyone else has a chance to respond, the smoke detector above reaches its limit, overloaded like lungs inhaling too much smoke.
I don't mind.
Oh, what a delightful rain! We may need to upgrade the smoke alarm in the common room to prevent it from being excessively responsive during these ceremonies. The spirits are grateful.
Miss Mercuria, I have your mail.
She offers the letter outward. Mercury reaches for it, only to hesitate and retract her hand.
Ominous berries, like the ones you find in a bog.
Is everything alright? The canteen has been swamped with letters just like it. They've been putting a burden on our operations.
Still hesitant, Mercury takes the letter, quietly smooths it out, and begins to read. She reads with the utmost seriousness, slowly, very slowly, until at last she folds the letter and prepares to leave.
Oh, just a moment, please.
Mercury's steps are natural and steady, and doesn't slow down a moment and doesn't slow a moment against her words.
What's the matter? Is there something going on? Please, Miss Mercuria, you can tell me.
My friend. Panic like fresh currants and seedless apples.
Are you talking about his energy?
He needs me.
I'm clear.
So you intend to find him and help regulate his energy? Is that what this is all about? But
After wringing out her wet coat, the journalist edges nearer.
that letterhead, it's definitely not store-bought.
A white gloved hand makes contact with the letter, turning it over. Excuse me.
Take a look. Texas State Penitentiary at Huntsville.
The eyes of all present move from the envelope to Mercuria's face, but she betrays no hint of emotion beyond her calm determination.
Yes, that's his address.
There we go. We got through it in 10 minutes. So we're on track.
Yes.
Again, thank you so much for being willing to do this, Riku. I appreciate the effort and your phenomenal voice acting so far.
Cut the bullshit.
It's what happens sometimes. Like technical difficulties are bound to happen. But that one's particularly embarrassing.
No worries.
Part
Normal,
2.
normal.
Yeah. Part 2. Meaningless. Oh, hang on. I'll run the ad real quick. Okay. So that's the ads, everyone. Thank you so much for those who stuck through it. It goes towards supporting myself, and once I'm financially stable, it'll go towards supporting my artist friends. So thank you very much. Part 2. Meaningless. Hush. Tread carefully with every step. At the same time, savor each one of them. Monday is the busy period at this prison intake center, as more offenders are offloaded and delivered into the prison system's clutches. A tequila ad jingle bears an old radio above, while an arm sporting a pork chop tattoo waits for Mercuria to stop. Left hand, right hand, turn around. You're not allowed to have any items hidden on your. You're not allowed to have any hidden items on your person. Go on, miss. You're good to head on in. Dodging a pineapple can toss from who knows where, she steps on the noisy floor and enters the visitation room. Her friend has been waiting a long time. See what I mean? If these pencil boys can stick a guy in a pink printed suit for kicks, there's nothing they wouldn't do.
Listen.
You know a country song? Some things never change.
How are the Cheshire cats holding up?
It's grim. The boss dead, and the rest of us all locked away, with no light at the end of the tunnel. Well, except me, of course. Around here, that was a revolving door. One time you got a neighbor, the next, they're gone.
Is that so?
You're looking better than I expected.
I ain't like those mugs over there, rolling over a hand of cards. Me, I'm built different. I got dreams, you know? Dreams were life's greatest equalizer. Polished verse for the rich, and a rallying cry for the poor. Behind bars, a dream keeps hope alive in our day, even if it is pure folly. She nods in response, but her eyes never stray far from Finger's mangled hand.
I see it.
Longing, intense longing, swelling with every iron-tinged night. Your desire might be what you call a dream, wouldn't it? I see now. That's why your energy is in such turmoil. Your hands are raw with the anxiety this dream has brought you.
Right.
My friend.
Figures. You always been seen right through people. Like we're just fish down in a glass bowl to you. Mercury remains unfazed, the silence broken only by a soft sigh.
Shame. You need my healing, but my arcane implements were confiscated. They even took the selenium and lapis lazuli. Like,
Oh.
Both are correct, actually.
Wait.
Yeah.
hmm.
It's one of those fun words that has like the same, has more than one pronunciation. They're both correct.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. I need you, my little grambling genius. The conversation circles back as Fingers regains his focus. Like the good old days. You really helped Malcolm and the crew back there, and the boss. But this ain't about cleansing energy or anything. I need to do something important. Once again, he grinds his nails, their pointed tips dragging over the metal surface of the table. The boss is gone, and his most precious presence got me. And his most precious presence got no one to look after it now. What I need for you is to track it down. Fingers pulls at an old photograph. MacGuffin the knife. A name. A name is a code, a symbol, a queer resolution, a term of endearment, a lingering sigh, or the very start and end of someone's journey. You're looking at the sole copy of this photo. One of a kind. An unheard inspection ensues, burning every detail of the picture into her mind's eye.
Is that so?
Is that so?
That's right. No matter what happens, get it right to me. The day after tomorrow. 2 days from now. I'm a free man. 7 sharp in the evening. Make sure I get it. She gives no reply. Her gaze is still locked on the photograph, as if seeing something beyond it.
I always help my friends, provided doesn't breach my principles. A favor.
Oh, sorry, this is you.
Yeah. I always help my friends, provided it doesn't breach my principles. A favor along the way, nothing more.
However,
But I do have a request.
I'm all ears.
May I bring someone along?
There we go. We're caught where we were now.
Nice.
Cheese Street.
Northeast, one step, 2, 3.
Oh, it is Pickles.
Yeah.
Hmm. I really thought it'd be onion, but okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we go. I picked up a trail. It's a familiar aroma. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? A strawberry scented red balloon. Along the busy roadway, a thick furred border collie yanks a silver haired disco girl along, their eyes locked on the red balloon in the air. Right, one down and 8 to go. She initially means to head a different direction. The sudden pull of the leash trips her before she can adjust. That's you.
Oh, yeah. Ah! Oh!
After a noisy struggle, the dog slams into the trash can, and Mercuria finds herself thoroughly tangled in the leash. Perhaps you ought to reflect on the situation. Our investigative philosophies are as disparate as night and day. This may explain why you find yourself at such cross purposes. Mercuria lowers her head, unwinding the leash behind her legs.
please, calm down.
You're worried, Pickles.
Did I hear correctly? Me? Worried? Mercuria nods. A conflicted look settles on the dog's face. Well, I can't deny it any longer. I can't deny it entirely. It's just that this treasure itself isn't quite what I imagined it to be. Pickles emits a low, tender whine. You see, the puppy cannot believe his eyes. Pickles reaches out, his paw resting lightly on the photo in Mercuria's grasp. A guff in the knife. The dog points his paw at the central figure in the photograph. Seems to be a member of my own species. Oh, okay. That's why Pickles is here. Dogs finding dogs.
Yep.
Well, I guess it could have been Medicine Pocket too. The focus of the photograph is a small dog with bright eyes. It beams back at the photographer, as if on the verge of charging forward with unyielding courage, prepared to bring down the photographer or even the whole world.
Yes, it is in its belly a genuine hoard of rain gold.
That's Rheingold.
Right? Oh, Ryan gold.
Yep. Aw, man, I thought the most fascinating was just the dog, but it's what the dog swallowed, I guess. Oh
Yeah,
well.
I guess so.
You're up.
Oh yeah. And whoever claims the Ryan gold within shall find great fortune.
There we go. There we go. Phew. Okay, looks like this anecdote might be a bit short than the others.
Looks like it, yeah.
Oh, eight chapters still, but still, judging by those first two, you might be in for a treat. Part 3. Car top dancing. It's high time the intricacies of urban traffic code were taught far and wide. Hmm. How's it looking, pal? You watching that shit like I told you? Hmm. You mean Mercuria? Give me a break. Who else? I'm not keeping you up your lifestyle for nothing. Yeah, I'm on it. I've got eyes on her. Looks like she's brought a buddy along. A loyal Arcanist companion.
Hmm.
Eh, I know. Stay on top of that little friend of hers. If she backs out of this jar or finds it doesn't turn it in, you know the drill. Well, some friend. Not all dogs have a taste for milk, despite what you might think. Even we on occasion are troubled by lactose intolerance. That's kinda cute.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no, of course. If there were to be some leftover milk, a little taste to quench my thirst would be welcome.
Patience, Pickles.
I see it.
There's a new energy here.
Mercuria empties the newly bought milk into a barrel little bowl and pushes it slowly towards a scrap heavy by the roadside. From the garage, a small nose emerges, trembling as it presses against the bowl with two quick nudges. The last two sea dogs we found have been brought back to where they belong, to the place their humans call home. Yet as of now, we still haven't found a trace of this MacGuffin, the knife. The communicator around the dog's neck buzzes to life. Can you hear me, Pickles? Okay, so like, Onion is still involved, just not like in person with her, I guess.
Yeah, looks like it.
I can hear you, Onion. So this thing you gave me before we left is finally doing its job? The puppy is curious about this device.
Oh, you mean the communicator? Yes. It guarantees I can receive your latest updates whenever necessary.
Oh, Pickles is the respondent on the scene. Ah, so you've been eavesdropping this whole time, eh? The puppy does not approve. I didn't mean it quite like that.
A journalist needs to grab every bit of tidbit or useful info whenever she can. It's just part of the job. Let's get back on track. Have you found MacGuffin the knife yet?
Soft grumble escaped from Pickles' throat, as an indication of his frustration.
But hey, you managed to find quite a few strays.
Yes, we found them and received rewards from the grateful owners. Pickles cast a quick look at Mercuria, noticing how her pants pockets and backpack are both stuffed with loose bills and money. The puppy is very satisfied with the money they have earned. Oh, I wouldn't say excited. Not about the money per se, just appreciate all the fruit of our labors. Right, which is the money.
I see now. Helping those owners find their missing pets has brought in quite a bit of cash for you. But you still haven't gotten your hands on this MacGuffin knife, have you?
The puppy is disappointed.
Well, it won't be a walk in the park. No matter what, this fingers guy put all his trust in Miss Fleur. No matter what, this fingers guy put all his trust in Miss Mercuria. My trust intuition tells me the trip is yours. Sounds like it's going to get rough. It's either going to be a bust, or you'll end up in deep, or you both. Or you'll end up deep, or you both. Especially.
The voice on the other end of the communicator hesitates for a moment.
From a journalist's point of view, I want to keep following your actions, but from an objective third-party perspective, I'd just think carefully about whether to proceed with this.
On the other end of the line, the journalist waits for an answer.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
The silver-haired girl seems oblivious to the sound of the communicator, her eyes scanning the air as if searching for something. She lifts her eyes, drawing focus on the road ahead.
There!
As fine as a mosquito's wing, blending seamlessly in the air, and a tiny shudder, like a black ant. Low heels reach a quick pace over the concrete. Mercuria climbs the railing at the side of the road. With a quick jump, she lands right in the heart of the bustling, traffic-filled lane. Our dog.
Gone. Already. Gone. And so fast.
Mr. Mercuria, where are you going? Pickles watches the scene unfold and swiftly follows. Over the towering fence along the road, and the cars facing dangerous fumes, little dog can only pace anxiously on the other side of the barrier. Mercuria's already climbed onto the car's roof, bouncing lightly as she moves from one to another with ease. Hot dang, was Mercuria a goat in a previous life? Red, white, black, green. Her feet tread on the scorching car roofs, like a dance, or as an unusual children's game.
Breathe in
Southeast. Fading. Fast.
and out.
Eyes shut, Mercuria senses it, whispering softly to herself. What are you doing, girl? There's angels up there! The car owners, at exception, stick their heads out the windows and begin shouting at Mercuria. The stands on her hair lift whimsically or the backward dance. Her words shoot off the heads.
It's alright. Just keep steady. I won't fail now.
Miss Mercuria. Little dog's unwavering loyalty drives him to stay with his company, and to stay with his companion, even in the midst of danger. A chorus of car horns erupts as the dog leaps up, soaring over the fence and lands beside the girl. Their feet press down on multicolored car roofs, beneath the scorching sun, carving a path from one end of the densely packed road to the other. What in the... In the dark, a silent tracker stares out in shock. Where are you going to now?
South, black ants and warm currents. You know exactly where I'm going.
The puppy understands entirely. Excuse me.
What's going on? Hey, the signal's getting really weak. Whoa! Take it easy. Slow down.
Yeah, no, this is the dog that like dragged their owner all around and saved the trophy in the story event.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole thing. Part 4. Good news, bad news. Little specks of glimmer on the silver lining.
So, who's going to fill me on what's happened?
It is only as night falls and darkness blankets the city that they finally stop their pursuit. We still haven't found him yet. The puppy feels disappointed.
Alright, no need for disappointment. Don't panic. There's bound to be setbacks on the way to success, friends. But it is getting pretty late. Do you guys have an idea where you'll be staying for the night?
The crowd voice of the city seep through the canvas of a familiar tent, rising then falling as the night progresses. In the hushed moments before slumber, Mercuria notices that Pickles hasn't yet closed his eyes.
I see it.
You've brought a book along.
Sorry, that's you.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting that, like, I'm not alone.
No worries. You
It is nice to have, like, people helping with voice acting for sure. Little dog glanced up from the pages. I hope to finish this work, understanding media, in the next few days. I've observed how drastically media and human society has changed, and this book will help me grapple with the core reasons for the shift.
Intriguing.
You're exploring some very complex ideas.
However,
I won't make the best philosophical companion for you, I'm sorry to say.
That's alright. The puppy is not bothered. Yeah, the translator's like half and half. The medium is the medium is the message. An interaction between individuals in itself carries philosophical meaning. Huh? That's true. Just ask any college student. Just ask any philosophy major college student spending 8 to 12 hours in a coffee shop. they they find a lot of meaning in just conversing, um, even if they're not like in class. Cortado in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Staring at the book under Pickles' paws, Mercuria appears to fall into a moment of thought.
I can see you prefer the world of literature to traveling our own.
Most certainly.
If the journey starts to wear us down, we can always decide to keep going or turn back. The truth is, the further we go, the more I feel that this task may be more than what I had envisioned.
Hmm.
Not every journey needs to reach its original destination.
This is true.
Mhm.
Sometimes the end result isn't what you expect, but it's still a good result. Pickles raised his head and wagged his tail. Ah, I believe I understand your point. And what about you? What is your opinion on the matter? The puppy would like to know your thoughts. Mercuria gazed off in the distance.
It was a sandwich. Fingers was the first person to share a bite of food with me. I was 12, and it was my first time on the streets.
Ah, okay. So I guess that confirms that Fingers here is not the same person as in Jay's side story.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't think
looks
they
like
knew each
it.
other that long. Mercuria moved to San Francisco like recently and then left just as abruptly.
Yeah.
So Fingers here is someone from her past. Interesting.
It wasn't easy. Not at first. Food was always sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. If
Sorry.
it's auto my mistake.
Food was always the first thing to run out. That's why I always be grateful to him.
Little dog blinked his eyes. You repay favors stick by your friends. A wonderful trait. One common among dogs. As I said at the beginning, I'm more than willing to continue this journey with you. The puppy is with you. Ah, great. Good job, translator. Good job this time.
Indeed.
Perhaps some things can only be understood through the journey itself. Mercury extends her hand to hold Pickles' paw. Hmm. 5 a.m. local time. The city lay fast asleep, including the two protagonists of our story, nestled in their cozy little tents. It was then that a shadowy figure, carrying a gun, crept in their tent, and after only a moment, stealthily emerged, clutching a dog. The full account was pieced together following an interview by your humble journalist, Onion, with the reports from two parties involved. And now, dear viewers, we present to you the full story. Okay. Alright.
Mhm.
And gonna screenshot that. Shh. Hey! Oh, there's no words here for Pickles. It's just dog noises.
Yep.
You know that someone had to go up to a dog and record all these sounds?
True.
The border collie may be one of the smartest dog breeds in the world, but wits are no match for the powered tranquilizer gun.
Alright.
Now, back to the story at hand.
Right. Huh? Pickles?
Silence. The spot beside her is vacant.
Ah, 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 ah. Where are you? Pickles. Pick.
All at once, a faint radiance enters her field of perception. Silently, she follows the trail to its origin. Come on, you can do this. With a crisp sound of long grass tapping underfoot, she brushes aside the dead leaves behind a rock.
Hey, there you are.
Hidden in darkness, two small, cunning eyes glint, peering at Mercuria through the crack in the rock. Oh, come on! You can ring my bell.